one day this will be a lot smoother. Someday. Someday. But no, go home show. Go home show to first pay-per-view of the month. I love that so very, very much. But no, it should be a fun old time. Should be a good time. But yeah. So definitely trying to gear up for the pay-per-view. So trying to make everything seem very important. You know, the normal shtick that we tend to do over here. So yeah, good fun times. Yeah. Alrighty. Let's let me do the normal shtick, and then we can go from there. Okay. But no, I'm very happy with how it's going so far. It's going quite well, if I do say so myself. But, yeah. Okay, let's go over here. And let's go over here. There we go. Alrighty. Let's get stuck into this episode, shall we? Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to ECW. I'm your host, as always, Scott Silver, coming to you live from one of the most legendary arenas in the world, Madison Square Garden, sold out, as we start our go-home show to Backlash right in Tokyo. And we start with both members of the United Kingdom looking to take on Jacob Fatu and a tag team member of his choosing. There he is.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 483 pounds, Ethan King and Wade King, the United Kingdom.
The United Kingdom trying so desperately to hold on to the title that they have left as a group. Of course, Wade King, hardcore champion, and Ethan King, former television champion. Wade King will be defending that title against Jacob Fatu at Backlash. But let's see who Jacob Fatu has brought with him as backup. No way! It's not! It is the Samoan Wrecking Ball!
First, from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 350 pounds, the Samoan Bulldozer, Umaga!
The bulldozer that so many after him look up to. Umaga! Wow! What a call from Jacob Fatu! What a call indeed to get the man himself, Umaga, to come in and help him out in this tag team competition. How about that? Absolute shock. And now we come to the man who will be getting his shot to the hardcore title, the Samoan werewolf himself, Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu, as we saw last show, he was able to take out, despite the interference on hardcore champion Wade King, he was able to pin clean Ethan King and solidify himself, no longer holding back, no longer taking any chances. He's going to do what he takes to get that gold. Let's see if he's going to try to preserve his energy tonight, or if he's going to go full force like we know he can do. Fatu, one of the strongest people we have on the roster here at ECW. But here we go, starting it off, Wade King and Umaga. Match officially underway, and immediately with clothesline from Umaga. If you have not seen a match with Umaga, you are in for a treat. As now Wade King trying to get the roll-up pin very quickly, but again gets reversed into his own roll-up from Umaga, and now another roll-up pin from Wade. But nothing comes of either of their attempts. Now being thrown to the apron, Wade trying to show that he's not fazed by the presence of Umaga, and now a back body drop on the apron. Reversal, Umaga back to his feet now. Now hoisting him up and back first onto that apron. A little bit of revenge there, but the high knee walking over a legend. Throw him back into the ring now. Able to get out a reversal, and a clothesline sends Wade down. And now super kick sends him flat down. And now tagging in the two men that will meet at Backlash, super kick. And now springboard elbow drop onto the back of the legs of Wade King, and you see Ethan there immediately breaking it up. Now into the corner, tagging back in Umaga, of course, the family bond, double super kick. Now clothesline from Wade, as now the fans make themselves known, booing up a storm for the hardcore champion. Now the kicks, now tagging in Ethan King. Again, like I've said in his last match, completely changing up his moveset, new finishes, new signatures, everything. We'll see if he's able to unload any of them here tonight, but seems that Umaga trying to possibly squish the skull of Ethan King, possibly making him pass out. Now twisting the legs, possibly trying to go for a figure four. And now look at that, the agony that Ethan King has described. Now back to his feet. Now the strikes The Bulldozer now springboard DDT. And now Ethan in control, and again the fans making themselves known. Thrown into their corner, but Umaga able to get out of harm's way. And now look at this, a belly-to-belly suplex. Again working on the legs of Ethan King. And now hoisting him up. Able to slip away and targets the knee that sends Umaga down to the canvas. Stops him from trying to crawl over to his own corner. But Umaga not letting him control the situation just yet. Try to go for a spin kick. Now, look at Ethan King into the corner. Goes Umaga. And look at the power of Ethan King. Power slam. Now heading top rope. And look at Fatu. Immediately throwing Ethan King off the top. Trying to stop him. And now he's going to try to go once again. But now gets the Swanton Bomb. Cover. But a kick out from Umaga. And now, drop kick into the corner, busting Umaga open. And now, another power, trying to go for a power slam, but look at the momentum being shifted. Trying to go for a pin now, using the ropes to his advantage. But kick out at one. And now some more strikes. And again, Ethan King slipping away. Answering with some strikes of his own uppercut, sends Umaga down. Tags back in the hardcore champion. And now tags in Fatu. Super kick sends Wade down without even a second thought. Now, Fatu in control. Hoisting him up effortlessly, chucking him over. Again, just constantly taking him up and down, but now Wade finally gets an opening, but another reversal from Fatu. And now look at this Samoan drop! The air that Wade just got, and now Fatu will head to the top rope, and an Uso splash! Honoring his cousins, and a tag to Umaga. Now, trying to pressure point the shoulder of Wade King. Goes for the cover off of all that violence. But a kick out from Wade. What does Umaga do now? Sends him into the corner, that's what he does. And now we'll tag in Fatu and some more. Double team. Double knees to the midsection. And now stomping on the left hand. And it will look like Fatu will try to end this. But we'll tag in Ethan King instead. Just in a nick of time, and he gets thrown around the second he enters the ring. Tags in Umaga once again. And now look at this, Umaga! Samoan spike! Samoan spike to Ethan King! But a kick out at 2. Try to go for a headbutt. Ethan gets out of harm's way. Try to go for a drop kick, but Umaga catches him. And now we'll dish out some chip damage. Once again into the corner and gets a cheap shot from Fatu. And the rear end by the Bulldozer of Samoa. And again we'll go. Tags in Fatu. And now we'll go for another double knee to the midsection. What is Fatu thinking of doing? He's hoisted him up, and the elevated DDT, going for the cover, but Wade is able to save his partner. Now, Ethan, some moment to spare now, trying to get some control back! And just like that, the move that he's now called Full Metal Jacket, FMJ in the corner. Now, Fatu doesn't seem phased at all. A shot to the skull isn't much for a member of the legendary Anoa'i family. So what does Ethan King do now? Goes for the cover, trying to get a 3 count, but kick out from Fatu. But now, trying to possibly go. Kill switch! Engage! The kill switch has been done. And Ethan King crossbody. And now we'll let Wade King do the rest. But a kick up from Fatu. But look at this. Trying to slam down. Cover from Wade King. The United Kingdom prevail before they head to Backlash.
Ethan King and Wade King, the United Kingdom.
The United Kingdom stand tall. But let's see if that will happen at Backlash. Here we go. Next match has been officially sanctioned by Phil Brooks, our general manager, CM Punk. After what happened last week, where this man was in a very good match with Dragon Lee, but gets interrupted by the man he had as his tag partner.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day. From Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, the ECW Cruiserweight Champion, Finn Balor.
Finn Balor coming in, facing the man he teamed with for the Franken Team Tag Team Tournament, the man who came down during his match that I previously mentioned against Dragon Lee last week and tried to take the Cruiserweight Championship. Adam Cole believing that the fact that Finn Balor was Cruiserweight Champion, that he wasn't focusing on their tag team qualifying match, that he wasn't focused on trying to become tag team champions, that he only cares more about his Cruiserweight Championship around his waist. We will find out soon enough if that is to be true. But Finn seems ready, and he seems like he has some grief to sort out. And here we go, his opponent coming in. All the yellow and gold. That only means one thing. Adam Cole is here, baby.
From Pennsylvania, weighing in at 201 pounds, Adam Cole.
A former holder of the men's Money in the Bank briefcase. And now he comes in to try to prove a point to both the world and and Finn Balor. Of course, the fans right now feeling very indifferent towards Adam Cole. He's been on a bit of a journey to try to find himself after the breakup of Bullet Club. But now it's time for him to prove that he still belongs in singles competition. There we go, Finn Balor, Adam Cole. Match now officially underway. Adam Cole wasting no time. Getting some strikes down on the Prince. Moonsault from the springboard as well to capitalize. Now just simply doing what he can. Adam Cole immediately heading top rope. Calling for Finn to get onto his feet. Try to go for an elbow strike, but now Finn will capitalize. Spins the leg. And now, roll up pin from Finn. A kick out at one, but now look at this. A pin from Adam Cole. Got a break up on that as well. Now the strikes will continue. DDT from Cole. Now goes for the cover once again. But still a kick out at one. Now try to go for a crossbody off the springboard. And now that drop kick. Finn will capitalize. Trying to go for his own springboard. And he connects to the back. Adam Cole. Going for a pin now himself. The kick out at two. And now Finn will go diving for some weaponry. And he is answering the fans with a table that goes directly onto the skull of Adam Cole. Now gets reversed back into the ring. And now a springboard reverse DDT, well executed by Adam Cole. And now Finn will go for his own cover. Got a kick out at one. The fans not really knowing who to turn to, who to root for. And now Adam Cole, calf crusher, locked in. But a knee, an elbow to the spine will do it just fine. Now a ladder being put in play. What are they planning to do with it? That is the question. Both men going reversals for reversals right now. But now Adam Cole in control, hoisting up Finn. And neck immediately onto the canvas, only inches away from that steel. Now Adam Cole trying to go double axe handle, connects. Now Adam Cole looking to finish it. Try to go for a super kick, but comes up short. Now Finn, and Pele to the back of the head. Now reversal from Cole, trips him up. Will again go outside, possibly trying to look for some more weaponry. Time to go dumpster diving, and that is exactly what happens. Trash can now brought into the ring. Try to go for a clothesline, but Adam catches him with a kick, throws him into the ropes. Snap suplex. And now tripped up by Finn. Finn now back in control. A kick to the shins here. And now look at Adam Cole, forearm from the top rope. Now again, getting Finn to his feet. Drop kick sends him down. Now elbow strike to the... Now Finn back up. Throws Adam into the corner. And now power slam. But kick up from Cole, catching Finn off guard. And now again reverse DDT. Adam Cole trying to look to end it again. Super kick. Last shot, causing Finn to bust out bleeding. But a kick at it too. Adam Cole almost getting a pinfall victory over the Cruiserweight Champion. Now throwing that trash can onto the lifeless body of Finn Balor. Off the ropes now. Double axe handle. Now possibly trying to break the arm of Finn Balor. Constantly trying to go for the arms. And now Finn now back to his feet. Now what's Finn going to try to do? Some strikes. And now up. And he gets the DDT. Elevated strike. Goes for the cover to try to put Cole away. But a kick out at 2. Now the fans chanting with him. Now Adam Cole busted open. Trash can being moved for later. Clothesline sends him outside. Now look at this. Trying to size up Adam Cole as Adam Cole grabs the chair and gets him the crossbody while he wasn't paying attention. And now Finn throwing the table onto the body of Adam Cole. Finn pulling out all the stops, it seems. Almost stalking Adam Cole. But he will get back into the ring, be met by a very angry Finn Balor. The elbow strike to the midsection. That will... No, it won't do it just yet. Kick out at 2 from Finn. By Adam Cole, my apologies. But now Finn will try to end it one more time with that elevated DDT. Pin. But again, a kick out from Cole. And now a kick to the skull again sends him down. We need to remember that Adam Cole's just a man. He can only take so much punishment. Now kendo stick to the back. Once again. Trying to go for a third time. Trying to go for a clothesline. But now Adam Cole will capitalize. Reversal from Finn. And now good suplex from Balor. Cole trying to get himself back up in the corner. Now opposite way, and now the knees and the strikes to the back of Adam Cole. Brings him back forward way, but Cole's able to catch him. And now trying to go for a roll-up pin. Roll-up pin on Finn. Roll-up pin on Finn. And he gets it! Adam Cole getting a roll-up pin on the champion! How about that? Wow! I think that may have just shot him to Backlash. And now we're backstage, out in the parking lot, and that's Jackson Rogers, Kevin Owens. The two men that have been at each other since week 1. Clothesline. Fighting the parking lot. We're meant to get some words from Kevin Owens regarding Jackson. Gets thrown into an ambulance instead. Jesus Christ. These two have been both looking and avoiding one another for a number of weeks now. Kevin Owens believing that Jackson should be owing a title shot to him, because without Jackson beating Kevin Owens, he wouldn't have gone to WrestleMania. He wouldn't have beat Ethan King. But I don't think attacking him would have done it justice on the very first week of the show, and now these two are just attacking one another in the parking lot outside of the arena. Just going back and forth non-stop. Jackson trying to hold and possibly get rid of Kevin Owens. But Kevin Owens has other ideas. And now hoisting him up. Jesus Christ, that's pavement. That's pavement, Owens. Owens. Jackson able to slip out, thank God. Again, throws him across that concrete. And now, just both of them, Jesus Christ, across that midsection. Now, both men just trying to powerbomb each other into that concrete. That will leave lasting damages on both men in their careers, and they know this perfectly well, and yet they're trying to do it to each other regardless. And now Jackson, and he throws him over face first onto the concrete. Jesus Christ. We were able to contain it. Now in the ring is the finals of the Franken Team Tag Team Tournament. The two teams, the winners, will go on to face Perfect 20 at Backlash. They were doing their entrances as our feed was being cut to the parking lot. Russian leg sweep. Of course, the teams, Rob Van Dam, Bryan Danielson versus Ilya Dragunov and Rey Mysterio. Both of these two teams have been taking the fans by storm. So we see Rob Van Dam just doing his very quick moves across to Ilya Dragunov. Bryan Danielson taking it to one of his best opponents, Rey Mysterio. These four men have gone through so much. And now it's finally come to this moment. The winners get a shot at the tag team title. That's what this entire tournament has been about. The fans again chanting that they want tables, and RVD, of course, will comply. Now Rey Mysterio looking for his own brand of weaponry. Sledgehammer in the midsection. But Rob Van Dam stops him in his tracks, hoists him up, and rolling through. We see Bryan and Dragunov at the top there, going very much back and forth. And now suicide dive attempt from RVD comes up short. It's thrown back inside the ring. A kick up. And now look at the strength of Rob Van Dam. Jumps him from behind, and now Dragunov coming to the aid of his tag team partner, able to kick out, but now he must deal with the Mad Dragon stiff right. Bryan, German suplex. Standing front flip. And And now moonsault as well. And now look at Dragunov throwing Bryan directly into those steel steps. Stops RVD from using the metal chair. And a stiff right sends him straight down. Straight onto the leg. And now Bryan throwing him into those same steel steps. And now Ray will get involved. Gets thrown back into the ring once again. Now thrown across the outside. Bryan will pay his attention to Mysterio. But now look at Ray here. Drop kick to the side of the skull. Now we see Dragunov and Rob Van Dam going at a nice Hurricane Runner from Rey Mysterio. Now being thrown around outside. RVD might be searching for some weaponry, but look at Rey Mysterio trying to put down Bryan for good, but Bryan able to get out of it. Now, that back body drop doesn't get all of it, and now Dragunov paying his attention back to Bryan. Springboard, now look at this, a bulldog straight to Rob Van Dam. Thrown to the outside, shoulder barge, and now, look at this! Dragunov with the torpedo strike! Going for the cover to go to Backlash, but Bryan breaks it up. And now, drop kick, but doesn't find anyone. Bryan now in the corner as Rob Van Dam and Rey Mysterio now wrestling it out. Steel chair now being brought in straight to the face of Rob Van Dam, and one to Bryan as well. Laying them both out, and he puts it between the ropes for later. Bryan now back to his feet. Reversal from Dragunov as we see Ray Power slamming Rob Van Dam on the outside. Now look at Dragunov Power Bomb. And now Dragunov trying to end it. The torpedo strike. The cover, well, Ray throwing him into the steps, and a kick out by the American Dragon. So close, and yet so far. Into the ropes now, dropped down by Bryan. Caught himself, now Dragunov will try Iranagi, my apologies. Rob Van Dam laid out by Rey Mysterio, looking to try to add some more insult to injury. Trying to help out his teammate, but now Bryan, some strikes and DDT of his own. But Rey Mysterio there to now shift his attention to, and straight onto the canvas. Now, Dragunov. Look at this. Face first in the trash can. And try to go for his signature strike run kick. But Ray was able to catch it. Reversal. Now he gets thrown into the corner. And now forearm in the corner. Rob Van Dam gets the spike onto the neck of Ilya Dragunov. Bryan throwing the chair onto the lifeless body of Rey Mysterio. Tries to head back in the ring to try to get some momentum. And now look at this. And he flips Bryan around, trying to go for a cover. Both shoulders down. But reverses to a pin of his own. Bryan trying to steal it. But now again being put back in that pin. Ray. Both men going back and forth between covers. Ray now, but broken up by Rob Van Dam. Ray will send him down, and a Hurricane Run on a Bryan. And now, look at this. Canadian Destroyer! Canadian Destroyer to Bryan Danielson. And now Ilya Dragunov and Rey Mysterio trying to fight to send Rob Van Dam inside out. DDT to Bryan inside the ring as Ilya going to work with that sledgehammer. Frog splash by Rey to go to Backlash. And Mysterio and Dragunov punch their ticket to the tag team titles. Congratulations, Dragunov and Mysterio. We will see you at Backlash. Now this is an interesting match that we have here. Women's competition. Kairi Sane versus Cora Jade. But there is an interesting statistic to this. If Kairi Sane wins, she will be added to the women's main event title match at Backlash. CM Punk issuing this clause for this matchup. He says, and I quote, "I may love Cora Jade as a daughter, but Kairi Sane deserves one more chance to fight in front of her home country in the land of ECW." So here we go. Kairi Sane, if she wins, she punches her ticket to that main event. Immediately over that springboard maneuver. Immediately the outside, and look at Kairi possibly trying to get some momentum as she goes high and connects. How about that? And a spear, but reversed on by Cora into a DDT. And now Selena Del Sol. You can't mess with Cora Jade for too long, especially if she has weaponry. But now Cora using the trash can to her advantage, now causing Kairi Sane to bleed at the skull. It's back into the ring now. But now to the apron, now to top rope. But now Kairi Sane right there gets slightly hit from the knee of that crossbody. Both women are down. Cora now back to her feet. Reversal now, and Kairi will deliver some shots. But Cora will do the same. It's a back and forth between these two. The fans have come alive. Caught by Cora. But Kairi fighting back. And again, caught by Cora. Tries to go. Another strike. And again, Kairi just going at it. And now both women throwing right at one another till another one caves. Both women get distance from one another. And now look at this. Pinned by Kairi Sane. But kick out by Cora Jade. Neck twisted face first onto the knee. Cora looking to finish it right here. Underhook. But look at Kairi able to catch herself out of it. And she spins into a spinning neck breaker. Going for a cover to punch her ticket. But a kick out at 2. Kairi Sane. Now top rope. And now insane elbow. Could that be enough to do it? Goes for the cover. And a kick out at 2. The fans wanting them to go at this for a very long time. And now Kairi Sane, middle rope, trying to go for another insane elbow. Drop kick from Cora. Hoists her up. And now Selena Del Sol goes for the cover to crush Kairi's dreams. But a kick out at 2. Now Hurricane Runner from Kairi Sane. Taunting up a Storm. Goes springboard. But unable to get that far. Cora now only coming to. And now try to go for that underhook. DDT. Cover. And that's another kick out. Kairi Sane still in this. But now I think Cora Jade is going to try to keep her away from the main event of Backlash. And now, neck breaker. Kairi, though, able to slide to get away from that. And now, crucifix pin. Multiple times to try to find a spot. Cora wasn't letting her have it, but now crucifix pin. Crucifix pin to go to Backlash. And she does it. She does it. Kairi Sane. She gets added to the main event. Congratulations, Kairi Sane. As we now move to our main event. Here we go, our main event. And we're being introduced to our ECW champion, the Visionary, the Revolutionary, Seth freaking Rollins. Here we go.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, the ECW champion, Seth freaking Rollins.
This is Seth Rollins' first official match ever since winning the championship off Jai Phillips, and of course we saw him last week taking out Jai Phillips with a curb stomp from a ladder, at the top of a ladder, straight down to the concrete floor. The fans still chanting his song. Let's see who Seth will be facing. Oh, we know who this is, using this Titantron, being gifted it.
North Carolina, weighing in at 225 pounds, Jeff Hardy.
Jeff Hardy coming through. Here he is. the charismatic Enigma, former ECW Tag Team Champion with his brother Matt. But now he faces the ECW Champion. Let's see how he will fare. Here we go. Jeff, very happy to be back here. The fans happy to see him back in an ECW ring. Here we go. Seth Rollins, Jeff Hardy, main event, last match before Backlash. Match now officially underway, and Seth Rollins wasting no time trying to get some damage done. And well-executed maneuver going straight into the cover, but a kick out at 1. Of course, we do not yet know the condition of Jai Phillips after that attack last week. Now look at this, Seth Rollins will push Jeff into the corner. Referee will get involved. A clean break. Is thrown to the corner himself and forearm strikes. But able to catch that foot, taking him off guard. Knee straight to the side of the skull. Jeff gets back to his feet now. And now, rolling into that DDT. And now, both men now going back and forth very early on in this match, slapping each other around, seeing who's gonna fold first. Jeff able to catch and get an extra strike in. Both men just not letting up right now. Jeff now being caught and now catching. And now look at this. Elbow straight to the throat. And now look at this. Jeff Hardy, twist of fate. Immediately after the double exchange. And a kick at it too. Now, look at Jeff. Swan! Ton! Bomb! Put a kick out from Rollins. Try to go springboard. Leg drop. The fans telling them to fight forever. Count has indeed started. But Jeff not letting Seth have any kind of control over the match, it seems. Has the cockiness of Seth Rollins caught up with him? Of course, we know Seth's main goal was to show Jai Phillips that Jai could never beat him. He did that, but now we don't know what Seth's objective is. He throws Jeff back in the ring now, and the kicks to the face. But back to his feet, but getting punished for it. And a discus straight to the back of the head. Gets pushed out. Jeff now back to his feet. Flying forearm. Now being hoisted up by Seth. But it doesn't seem to go anywhere. Both men just countering each other. And now look at Seth. Curb stomp. Goes for the cover off the curb stomp. But a kick at it too. The same move that won him the title. Springboard moonsault. Now, on that middle rope, what's he planning on doing? Crossbody! And now, Possibly trying to go for a pedigree. Able to get that slight kick to give him the momentum still. Hoists him to sit up. Tries to spin, but Jeff able to get himself out of it. Not able to get that forearm. And now Seth will capitalize. Has him up. And a sit-down powerbomb. Now, just trying to break the spirit of Jeff Hardy. Slams him down again. And now, trying to get one more. Serb! Stop! And that's it. Seth Rollins picking up his first official victory as a champion. How about that? But wait a second! Wait! John Phillips! John Phillips! He's here! Attacking with a kendo stick! Sending a message to him before Backlash! It seems that Jai's ready for his title to come back home! And just like that, that has been our show. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you this week in Japan. I have been Scott Silver, and I'll see you when I see you. Take care.